last reason for law is welfare of society, said Benjamin Cardozo. Greetings to all. Today, this is Harsh Tripathi, a 6th semester student from Faculty of Law, University of Allahabad, is thankful and grateful to Legal Aid Society, University of Lucknow, for providing us this wonderful opportunity to present our views on the topic Free Legal Aid, Challenges and Solutions in this phase of lockdown. Friends, when Cardozo said last reason for law is welfare of society, he meant a society consisting of both affluents as well as downtrodden sections. Even Preamble of Indian Constitution says that we the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economical and political. I would be laying emphasis on the concept of justice here. Friends, we know that India has always laid emphasis on the concept of welfare state. State here means consisting of a population in a defined territory governed by a government having the sovereign authority. But in the epoch of population, where even the main population is finding it difficult to maintain its basic needs, how can that population think of getting justice even when there is lack of funds? Because of this reason, an amendment was done in year 1976 in Indian Constitution, and a new article in form of directive principle of state policy, that is Article 39A, was added, which talks about free legal aid. But not much emphasis was laid down. And finally, in a landmark judgment of Husainara Khatun versus the state of Bihar in year 1979, there was discussion of providing just, equitable and free help to the person who cannot get justice. And also there was mention of providing justice by means of something. Now, you might be thinking that from where all this originated. So, in year 1952, there was discussions among law commissions as well as various law ministers about giving legal aid to the people. In year 1960, there was discussion of providing legal aid to the people in Indian Parliament too. And finally, in year 1980, that is after amendment, a committee was set up under the chairmanship of Justice P.N. Bhagwati. And finally, in year 1987, Legal Aid Services Authority Act was formed. Now, this act talked about that what kind of persons can get legal aid. These persons include scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, persons from downtrodden sections of the society, women, children, etc. Friends, not only Legal Services Authority Act or Constitution of India talks about legal aid, but even Criminal Procedure Code under section 304, subsection 1, talks about that whenever there is a trial in sessions court and a person is not having a lawyer or say advocate, then in such a situation, it is the obligation of the state to provide him a pleader that is at the cost of the state. Friends, Granville Austin said that getting justice is really expensive. Reason, first, because the law is charged huge amount of fees, and second, during the registration, huge amount of money is charged. So, legal aid basically means providing assistance to those people in getting justice who could not get justice just because of lack of funds. The contribution of Indian judiciary has been very commendable in this field. There has been catena of cases where there has been advocacy of legal aid. One of the cases which I have recited before is Husainara Khatun versus the state of Bihar. Second comes the case of Khatri versus the state of Bihar, where it was said that not only during trial but even at initial phases, a person should be given the opportunity to have a lawyer to present his facts. Next comes the case of Das versus Union Territory of Arunachal Pradesh. In this case, it was held that awareness should be held among the people for providing legal aid. And one of the very important judgment in the same line is M.H. Hoskut versus the state of Maharashtra, given by the Crusader of Justice, Justice Krishna Iyer. It said that using Article 142, Article 21 and Article 39A, legal aid should be provided to the people, giving complete justice. Friends, Friends, now the main point of today's elocution is what are the challenges and what could be the probable solutions. It should be kept into the mind that legal aid is not a charity or philanthropy. It is an obligation of a state as well as right of people. Mark my words, obligation of a state as well as rights of the people. The main challenge which comes before people is that people are not aware of their rights. You might have seen at different places at crossroads at different places that there are enormous number of boards praising the government's contribution, giving about information about the policies and everything. But I don't find at any place any kind of board which talks about the awareness of legal aid. Then how can you expect from a people who is just earning to give food to his family in night to be aware of legal aid? The probable solution for this can be many. For me, solutions are practicable. They can be implemented. For example, we in law colleges are provided projects. So instead of giving written projects to the teachers, there should be some kind of rule that students should do something for the society. For example, they can be asked to file PILs for any of the thing which is important in matter of public. They should be asked to attend the downtrodden section of the society for their welfare. Not only this, I feel that Bar Council of India should make a kind of rule where it can ask its advocates who have practiced at least 7 to 10 years to at least take 10 to 15 pro bono cases a year. Think of a situation where an advocate would take 10 to 15 cases, and there are large number of advocates in India. This can help a lot in providing free legal aid. Also, a very important thing that we have n number of statutes, acts, legislations, etc. But what comes as a hurdle is its implementation. We don't implement what we make, and this is the biggest hurdle in providing free legal aid to the people. So we should not only make rules, not only make laws, but we should lay emphasis on their implementation too, because implementation at last will do what nothing can do. Friends, by this methods only, we can reduce the gap between haves and have-nots. I know we are still a developing nation, but what I feel and what every Indian wants, that their nation should be listed as a developed nation. And nothing can happen until and unless you do something to develop the nations. Changes take time. I know Rome wasn't built in a day. So you have to do, not you, but we as a law students, we who are educated personals, we should make people aware about their rights. Once they will become aware, then only justice can be provided. I would again repeat, legal aid or say free legal aid is not a charity or philanthropy. It is an obligation of a state as well as rights of the people.